So I thought it would be fun to show you guys everything that I got during my trip. Quick little check up. This, by the way, is so fun to use whilst traveling. It is a mouth spray and it smells like apple and camellia, and I've been using this on my trip here. Also, it's so beautiful with the flower detail. And then where did I put my perfume? Found it, it's right here. Okay, so haul time. When I was in Seoul, June invited me to stop by her office. She now works at Fui and she got me so much stuff. It is insane. So let's quickly go through everything. The amount of products that I received from her, insane. Okay, starting off with the famous pudding pots. I love these and I got a bunch of new shades. So really happy with these. Then the Fui lip glosses are simply stunning. This is the 3D volume gloss, and let me show it to you, the packaging. Wow! So they actually have two versions. So you have the 70% and the 30% one, and that means that, you know, this is the 70% one. So this shade is more opaque, very vibrant, as you guys can see. And then you also have the 30% ones. For example, this one, this is a 30% one in the color Scotch. Ta-da! And that one is more transparent. So see, so this one is more vibrant, and then this one is more of a transparent, glossy tint. And then they actually launched a new collection, and this is the Cola collection. And so again, we have 30% and 70%, and this is cherry cola. Look how beautiful. Again, sweet packaging just makes me so happy. See, that's so cool. If you want a bold look, then you go for this one. If you want a more subtle gloss, this is the one for you. Then I got the brushes to apply the pudding pots with, and they actually launched this jumbo brush. It's a silicone brush, and I don't know, it feels so interesting, but it's so perfect for the application. This silicone tip, and it makes sure that the product obviously spreads evenly, and then you don't have to use your fingers, so it's not as messy. And then I can't get it out. The mini version, this one is perfect to take with you on the go. Then we got these gorgeous shades. Let me just open one for you, the blue one. When I was at the Fui office, I actually also swatched this, and especially in the sunlight, this shade sparkles and shines so beautiful. And then because they are the queens of packaging, a little keychain, but it comes in this packaging, so it looks like it's a candy. So cute. Then at June's office, I also got to meet the representatives of Numbuzin, and they were so sweet. So every single skincare line of Numbuzin is characterized by a number, and this is the number 1 line. This is very soothing, calming for the skin, perfect for sensitive skin. And we got the Pure Full Calming Herb Toner with cica and panthenol, Active Soothing Cream, Pantothenic B5 Active Soothing Serum. And then this is the collection number 9, and they were very proud of this. At the office, everybody was raving about this because this has PDRN in it, and as you guys know, PDRN is a star product in Korean skincare. It's everywhere at the moment, so trendy. And this has NAD+, PDRN, and 50 peptides. Obviously, this is their anti-aging line. And then look at this, the packaging again. Wow, I love how innovative Korean companies are, because this obviously looks like a syringe. So cool. This is the eye cream essence. My mom is going to be so happy with these because these are eye patches. Look. And then last but not least, from Numbuzin, these face masks, and they come with that yeah, here it is. They come with this sheet, and it's the one that you wrap around your chin, and it hooks behind your ears, and that is supposed to make sure that your face gets lifted. Now, obviously, I did the Onda treatment at the clinic, and I have to say I'm really happy with the results. I do feel like my face looks a little bit more snatched, and take into consideration that obviously I went on 3 flights in a really short amount of time, and I'm about to go on my 4th flight. Also, I need to remind myself to drink more water because, yeah, I always forget somehow. Okay, and then at June's office, there is a brand called Knock. I was originally invited to their launch party and I was so excited to go, but it took place yesterday and that was just not an option for me. First of all, obviously we had that delay, which by the way, so interesting. So Korean culture is so vastly different from my own culture, and it shows in little things or big things, depending on what you consider this to be, like what I experienced yesterday. So we had a delay and they didn't tell us what was going on. Obviously, I was in Japan and flying to Korea, so the announcements were mostly in Japanese or Korean, and I didn't really understand anything, but I was like, you know what, doesn't matter, I will do some shopping. I love being at the airport, it's okay. So for me, it all worked out eventually, but whilst I was in the airplane, the flight attendants actually explained in English what was going on, and apparently the flight was delayed because of the national exams. So there's one date in Korea. Every single student in the country takes a test, and this one specific test determines their future. So this one test is to get into university, which obviously Korea is a very competitive society, so everybody wants to get into university, and the government tries to help as much as possible. People are advised not to take the subway so that they leave room for the students that actually need it. Police will escort students if they ask, if they need to, if they're running late. And what also happens is that flights actually get delayed because during the time of my departure, they were doing the English hearing exam and they don't want any noise, so there were no flights during that time. Crazy to think about, but anyways, yeah, that's just a little piece of information, so interesting, that I want to share about Korea. But anyways, why did I even tell this? Oh yeah, because I was invited to this launch party, and you know, if I would have rushed then initially maybe I would have made it if I didn't stay in Incheon, but I decided to stay in Incheon obviously instead of Seoul. But now with our delay, I would have not made it anyways. So good thing that I stayed here and that I didn't try to go to the event because it wouldn't have worked out. But luckily they gave me the products already in advance, and first of all they gave me this gorgeous beach bag, which I'm so happy with. The brand is called Knock. They have this star product, which is the melt-in body toner, and it's in a pistachio scent. This is the unscented one, and you can add scents to it, whatever you like, and that way you can also make sure that it's not too strong for your liking. June explained this to me when I was at the office. And then this is the caramel one. 3 of their serum mists. Oh, and these are also the melt-in body toners, but then small versions, so cute. And then they also gave me a bunch of goodies, like for example this little pouch, so cute, towel, washi tape, a little fragrance bag. I love little bags like this. I got another one you will see later on in the haul, but yeah, it just consists of these herbs, and the whole vibe of this brand is, you know, the organic, natural vibe, kind of farm vibes. So fun. And then they also gave me this. This is a scent, and you can actually put that, for example, in the unscented one. They also gave me candles, so random, but I love it for when it's my birthday or my mom's birthday, because these are black and white candles. I'm sure that she will really love these. Then Muut invited me to their flagship store in Myeongdong. They just opened and they gifted me some goodies. So first and foremost, they gifted me this bag, which I'm so happy with. It comes in this dust bag. Ta-da! Very pretty. And then obviously what it's all about, sunnies. So I picked out frames that I knew I would like because I really love metallic frames. Okay, no double sunnies, but look, wow, I love this. Wow. So these are the same ones, but then blue. Ta-da! Wow, I really love these blue ones. They're so cool. I went to Daiso and I got a bunch of these fragrances. So me and my mom love these. So useful to put in your purse, and all the scents are so extremely good. And the best part is it only costs less than €1. Isn't that insane? Daiso, I love you. Oh no, I forgot to mention this one when I was talking about Knock. I'm just looking because I put all the products that I wanted to show you guys on a table right here, and I was looking right there, but no, this one was also in the package. This is the Zesty melt-in body toner, so citrus scent. Speaking about my mom, so I got those Daiso fragrances for her. I will also take some because I got a bunch, but I also got her this at the temple. So I went to the Yogyesa temple, very close by the Ikseondong area, and there you have the most beautiful temple. During my very first trip to Korea, I also went there, and I went there at night, and now this was the first time I went during the daytime. It was so beautiful, very special place. And there I got this as a form of protection for my mom. So I have it on my phone right here because when I got it, I looked up the meaning and sent it to my mom so that we can all understand it, because obviously most information is in Korean. But in this little pouch are beads and a 5-colored thread. You can see it right here. And in East Asian Buddhist tradition, so especially in Korea, China, Japan, and Tibetan Buddhism, the 5-colored thread represents the 5 Buddha families, or the 5 elements. And so each color has their own meaning. So blue is for wisdom, yellow is for enrichment, red is for compassion, white is for purity, black is for protection, and this is supposed to bring you good fortune, protection, and good karma. So I got this for my mom, and hopefully she will receive protection from it if she puts it underneath her pillow, and hopefully that will help her sleep at night, because obviously with these kind of things you can set your own intention, and yeah, just very special. Then also for my mom, I got this. So this is a lipstick. So now I don't really know if it's the right shade. So she actually asked me to bring a lipstick from Clio, but they didn't have it. And one thing about Korea is that trends go by super quickly. So something will be trendy one day, and then the next day it's already not trendy anymore. And so this lipstick, like, I don't know if it's the right color, because yeah, it is kind of similar to what she asked for, but it is a little bit maybe too vibrant or too dark. But if she won't use it, then I will use it. But anyways, I got it at I got it at Etude, which is a really good brand. Then my friend Elle made something really special for me. She actually makes her own paintings, and she got me this. She made this one for me because I love the ocean, and look how gorgeous it is. Cannot get over this. How she made this is so wonderful, and also so special that she made this and gave it to me during this trip, because I mean, ocean was the theme of this trip. So this also reminds me of Okinawa. Yeah, very beautiful. Then at the Hanok that I was staying at, I got some gifts from the owner. So they left this for me, which are masks. So self-heating steam eye mask, and also a Japanese one, which is interesting because obviously I went to Japan on this trip, so that's so nice. Oh, and this is the same one that we just saw, so very grateful for those gifts. By the way, I'm looking at the stuff, and I saw this. I also brought this tea bag with me because yeah, I'm just like that. Like in the very first hotel that I was staying at, the May Hotel, I used their tea again on my very first trip, and now it always reminds me of Korea. And yeah, they left tea again in the hotel room, so I grabbed a bag to take with me so I can drink it at home. But yeah, I did that with a lot of different stuff, like also with the instant coffee. If it's at the hotel, then I will just take one with me to use at home. So yeah, I can feel like I'm still on this trip whilst I'm back in Amsterdam. Then speaking about drinks, I also got kombucha, obviously Tizen. So I got a bunch, and I wanted to open it together with you guys because I think you get a gift with this. Oh, it also has Pokemon on the packaging. I mean, I thought it was only on the big packaging, but also on each sachet. That's very cute. And then you get a little gift, which is a sticker. Oh, I love this one actually. Oh, this is perfect. It's a little foxy. I'm so happy with this. Yay! Oh guys, I have a great idea. I'm going to put that sticker on the power bank that Elle gave me. Adorable. And then last but not least, for Korea, I went to an event, another event from Color Lab. So they actually opened a new store in Hongdae. It was so extremely beautiful. And during the event, they did a bunch of different activities. So one of the activities was really fun because you got to pick out your own little bag. So just like the bag that we just saw that I got from Nok, this is also a fragrance bag. So we were asked to smell a bunch of different herbs and then we could blind choose. So I had no idea what this was. And apparently these are herbs that are used in the temples. And I did not know that, but I feel a very strong connection to Buddhism. So yeah, I'm really, really happy with this. Yeah, this is very special to me. Very thoughtful, cute gift. And then we were also allowed to make a pin, a little brooch pin. And so I decided to make one that represents me. So I made sure to include seashells and a moon right there because of my moon tattoo and because of my love for the ocean, and obviously it's blue. And yeah, this just really screams me, doesn't it? And then also during the event we got this. So we got some products from, what's it called, Tree Cell, which is a very popular brand, a hair care brand, and this is an ampoule treatment. It says citrus shower extremely damaged hair care. Now that is exactly what we want. And then what is this? Tree Cell recovery oil essence. And then now on to Japan. So I got this, I ordered this in advance because I knew that I wanted to collect stamps whilst I was in Japan. So I got the Naha airport stamps, and then this one of the castle, very important for their history obviously, and unfortunately it burned down. So yeah, that's very sad. Put this sticker in here from the Southeast Botanical Garden. The beautiful stamps from the Tropical Dream Center. Then the Cape Manzemo, Chatan. This is obviously American Village. This stamp is from Okinawa World. This stamp is from the fish market. Senegal Island, obviously. Very stunning. I had to include those in my haul as well because obviously that's also something I got whilst I was in Japan, the stamps. Then I got an umbrella for the rain, but luckily it only rained one day. But yeah, I will bring this home with me because I actually needed a new umbrella, so happy with this. I got special mints from Okinawa in this super cute little tin. Got another Romance lipstick for my mom, but this time I got it in Japan at Lawson's, and really hope that this is going to be the right color. Oh, I don't know, because this is like kind of glossy. It's such a shame because they don't let you test out these products. So yeah, but maybe she will like it. I don't know. In American Village, I got a magnet for my grandpa. So if you've been watching my content, then you know I always get him a magnet, and I'm also very particular about it because yeah, it's just a special tradition that we have. And obviously it has the hibiscus flower, which is so special. I love hibiscus flowers. So yeah, it makes me really happy to look at this. This is probably one of the favorite things that I got during my whole time here. So yeah. Guys, I actually got another magnet as well. I almost forgot. The Hanok Village, the Ensel Tower. How adorable. I know that my grandpa is gonna love this one. And also in American Village, I got 2 stickers of Tan Hello Kitty, Okinawa Hello Kitty. Isn't she the cutest ever? And I was so happy with those stickers. So I also got a matching keychain, and yeah, it's so cute. I hung it on my little bag, and then I used this bag to put my passport in. So it's a little pouch with my passport and other necessities that I need during traveling. So I took this out of my bag at the counter at the check-in, and then the Japanese lady that was checking me in, she was like, oh, kawaii, kawaii. And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, oh, Hello Kitty. And then also here I was checking into this hotel, which obviously doesn't have any staff, but there was a Japanese lady and she was waiting for the elevator with me. And she was also like, oh, Hello Kitty, Hello Kitty. And I'm like, oh, where are you from? I already thought she was Japanese. And she's like, Japan. So I told her about my Okinawa trip and she was so excited that I went there, and also so happy that I also loved Hello Kitty. I even kept the packaging because I'm also going to use this in my little scrapbook, obviously. But yeah, it says Hello Kitty Okinawa, and it's actually official Hello Kitty merch. So you know, official Sanrio. It has a sticker right here, and also on the back of this it says that it has the official licensing, and it's the 2025 edition, so this year. So yeah, I just put her right here, my Okinawa Hello Kitty friend. And this is the back, which is also very beautiful. At the hotel, every single day, obviously, I had breakfast and I was drinking out of this mug, and I literally thought, oh, I wish I could steal it, but obviously I'm not gonna steal it. But I was like, oh, I wish I could take this with me. Maybe they sell it. And then I looked in their shop and they actually sold it, which I did not expect because it was not a merch shop. It was more of a artsy shop because it's an art hotel. This is my new favorite mug. And then at the airport I got a gift for my mom. It's all packed up already, but let me see. Yeah, I can gently get it out. It is spiced salt, so this consists of spices from Japan. Let me actually use the Papago app, and then I can translate it. If there's one thing that I can recommend you if you're traveling, especially if you're solo traveling, it's that Papago app, because yeah, this is just so convenient, and I don't know if you can survive without it because some people don't speak English whatsoever. And you can take a picture and then it just scans the picture and it translates it. This is so special because it's blend rich spices with Okinawan salt. So this is actually from Okinawa. When they sold the salt there at the airport, I was afraid that it was going to be just salt from Japan, which is also cool, but I wanted it to be specifically from Okinawa. So yeah. Oh, they say this is the most popular salt amongst Okinawa locals, so I trust the internet. This salt is made from seawater taken from about 2,000 meters off the coast of Ottoman Okinawa. Then on my bus tour, I got this. During that tour, a Chinese girl was sat in front of me, and we have fixed places on the bus. So you go into the bus and at each stop, that is your designated seat. And I'm so happy she sat in front of me because she was with her mom. She was the cutest ever, and she gave me panda, a little keychain. So happy with it. So I have become obsessed with these. These are made from purple sweet potatoes, beni imo, that's what they are called. And they are very special because they are almost like powdery potatoes. They have a powdery texture and they are home to Okinawa. The farmer proudly showing off his potatoes, so cute. There are a bunch of these in here, and you have beni imo ice cream at Blue Seal. You have beni imo, just everything is beni imo. I already obviously tasted these on my trip, but ta-da, it's so good. And then last but not least, at the airport I got this bag. Now it is full of my clothes because all those skincare products were way too heavy, so I got this. And this you see everywhere in Okinawa. You see everybody wearing shirts of this beer brand, and I haven't tried it on my trip, so next time, even though I'm not a huge beer lover, but I'm going to try it for sure so I can manifest that I will come back. But at least I got a souvenir. Even though I didn't drink it, this reminds me of Okinawa instantly because this is everywhere you look. And that was it, you guys. That was the end of my haul. Please let me know which product is your favorite out of everything that I got. I know this is a very long video, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye. Love you loads.